Welcome to the April edition of Cornerstone Presents. Hi, I'm Richard Montez and welcome to Kiev, Ukraine. I'm here for just 1 day or 2 days as I'm on my way to Croatia. But I want to show you all that the Lord did this last month in Sevastopol, Crimea. Here's a short report.
I landed in beautiful Crimea, and immediately we hit the ground running by going right into auditions for our new show. I have a great team to work with from Jesus is Lord Church, pastored by Yuri Fyodorovich. I did a show here 5 years ago, and it's so good to be back. We went into rehearsals and began getting everyone measured for their costumes. Sevastopol, Crimea is right on the Black Sea, so it's beautiful, although it's still cold here. We met with the theater staff to begin preparations, and they were willing to help us with our production. I had a chance to preach in Sevastopol and was so surprised and blessed to see so many people come forward for prayer. Around the world, people are hungry for a move of God. Rehearsals continued, and I went to Yalta to visit pastors and some leaders about a future show there. They were very kind and optimistic about reaching their city. Yalta is world famous for its breathtaking mountains and beautiful view of the Black Sea. I also preached in nearby Alushta on Sunday morning and then in Yalta on Sunday afternoon. I was back in Sevastopol and promotions began. We were seeing our posters pop up all over the city, and we had radio and television interviews for the show. We spent a lot of time in prayer because we're not just doing a show, we're bringing people to Jesus Christ. One of my actors, Volodya, got married, and I got a chance to be a part of his big day. Rehearsals continued and the sets were being built. Everyone was at work. In the midst of preparing for a large-scale production, I'm careful to remind everyone that the real reason for us to be there is to reach the city for Christ. So the most important thing we can do is to pray for all those that will be in attendance. Tickets went like hotcakes. We trusted God and added the show, and boom, those tickets also went quickly. Praise the Lord. We loaded in the decorations and started building. We didn't have a lot of workers, but instead we had some great carpenters who worked quickly, so setup was fast. We had our final dress rehearsal, and I gave notes to the actors. It was finally time for the show, and the people were streaming into this auditorium, which seats nearly 2,000 people. The hall quickly filled. The actors prayed, and we opened our show. The actors were great, and I was so proud of each one. We had brand new costumes, new set designs, new music, and new special effects. It was a wonderful show, and the audience really loved it. But best of all, we had over 200 people respond to the altar call at each performance, for a total of over 600 salvations. Praise the Lord. The actors took a bow, and I was invited to address the audience, so I encouraged them in their walk with the Lord. The cast posed for their official picture, and they were so excited. We plan on taking this production around Crimea. I am so proud of everyone, but I praise the Lord for Rodion Zaychikov, the administrator, and Pastor Yuri Fyodorovich for their leadership and for opening the door for me to come. I took a 2-hour tour of Khersonesk, the place where the Apostle Andrew first set foot on European soil to evangelize Europe. I then flew on to Kiev, Ukraine, where I'll spend a few days, and around to Croatia, where our production preparations begin this week.
Well, as you can see, April has already been a busy month, and yet there's still so much more to do as I'm on my way to Croatia. But you could see what a wonderful time we had in Sevastopol. To God be the glory for the 600 people that came to Jesus Christ. Well, that wraps up this month's edition of Cornerstone Presents. For more information, you can log on to www.cornerstonearts.com. But for now, we've got lots of work as we get ready for a new musical in Croatia. So please keep us in your prayers, won't you? Well, that's it. For Cornerstone Presents, I'm Richard Montez.